What is up? What is up? What is up? Today we're going to be working on our social media app. Someone requested that I like updated the code because it's pretty much out of date now. So yeah. What's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. Okay. Yo. Hey, can you check out my app? It's called. I think I already checked that out. I think. Let's see. My. Is it really about political? Yo. What's up, Anthony? Kind of like a bear. I've never heard of bear. What's that? Or Evernote? I think I've heard of Evernote. I'm not sure what that is though. Yeah, I just searched political. Yeah, I've seen this before. You showed me last time. Okay, so we're gonna run this and I'm gonna see how many bugs. This is on Xcode 9 beta. I think it's Xcode 9, yeah. Xcode 9 beta. So if you guys haven't seen this yet, this is what it looks like. It's a lot faster, for sure. But we'll see what all we need to fix. Alright. Stop. Alright, we're going to convert to Swift 4. Minimize interface next. So as soon as you guys open up your old project, it's going to tell you to convert to Swift 4. Swift 4 is just a little bit more simple than Swift 3. Not a big difference. I think like the biggest difference is strings. You don't have to say string.character or the strings name.character. You can just do string dot whatever else you want to do. Update. So you guys can see here, this is kind of like the new errors. So we can either fix string describing to silence this warning, provide a default value to avoid this warning. I don't get why that's wrong. Why they don't like that. Let's see. Okay. That's fine. Alright, save that. Okay, so we got a linker command fail. Let's see, save that. Let's build this again, or Shift Command K to clean because we did update it. Let me check something else. I want this to be in Swift 4. Are we on the right project? Yes. Okay. say Swift. Not here. Alright, so we are using Swift 4. The cool thing with this is you can actually switch to Swift 3.2 if you did want. But we're not going to, of course. Let's run this. Okay, so another thing we have to do, let's stop this. And you can, when you rebuild your code, you don't have to wait for it to run before you can stop it now, which is kind of cool. Whoa. Alright. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're going to seed it into our social app. And then we're going to say pod update. Update does usually take a while, but no big deal. I got this fidget spinner from Bugsy. Let's see, I think Bugsy. They're kind of cool company, I guess. Kinda. They basically, you can install Bugsy's company's like pod or whatever into your app, and then when you have a bug, it actually records the user's screen, so you know what they did for the bug to happen. I think it's kind of security wise kind of bad, but I mean, if you want it, that's cool. Bugsy. And then starting up with cracking the coding interview book. It's pretty good. Pretty good. We just gotta wait for this to update. I guess we can open up the internet. Let's throw this over here. Do I work? I program. I don't have a job yet. I'm working on that right now.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
We have no internet.
It's on. I'm using it.
Internet.
I'm using it.
Well, nobody out here has any internet.
Oh, I don't know what to say. It says the internet's not working. It's working alright. So yeah, I don't know if I answered that. I'm in the process of getting a job right now. Let me see. Yeah, the internet is definitely working. Okay, can we use your code in our apps? Well, I mean, legally speaking, I don't know if it's legal, but I guess you can. Don't just like copy and paste my code though. Like if you take my project from GitHub, don't just upload that to the App Store. But yeah, if you guys want to like take my project and then improve upon it, that's cool. But just like stealing code, that's definitely illegal. I don't know if I'd come after you. Depends, but it is illegal to steal someone's code. Okay, removing, downloading dependencies. All right. Okay, sweet. So let's go over here. So I know I always like to talk about reading documentation. If you guys have questions, the documentation always knows more than I do. And with most companies, or good companies, they do lots of documentation. So let's say, let's run this. Oh, it's indexing, okay. So like a lot of you guys have had problems connecting to the internet because the code's like older, because Firebase updated their code, right? So Swift. And all you had to do, no, that was for authentication, sorry. Yeah, so instead of fire auth, they changed it to auth. And I mean, you can find that just reading documentation. Super simple. They're making it easier on us, so. Okay, let's see. Done. Okay, cannot load underlying module or Swift keychain wrapper. Okay. So one problem we're gonna run into. I don't know. Here, let's see. Swift keychain. I don't know what that was. So our problem is that Swift keychain wrapper is it's written in Swift 3, and we're running Swift 4. So it's not going to work unless they have uploaded like a update or something for the beta. So let's see. Let's see what versions they have. So the last version they released, yeah, was the Swift 3.0. So we can't use this company's stuff right now. Because it's in Swift 3. So we can't use that in this update until they update their code. But let's see if it runs. Maybe it's just a silly error that we're getting through. Hopefully it's just a silly error. Maybe Apple fixed that in the update. That'd be cool. Or you can run Swift 3 in the Swift 4 project. There was not... Okay. So I guess it did work. Let's update these recommendations. The use of Swift 3. Okay. So, Fire database reference. Let's go back over to our Firebase documentation. Database. This authentication. Real-time database. Getting started. Okay, so to initialize Fire database. Okay, so it's been renamed to just database reference. So the FIR part we don't need anymore. Awesome. And see this cool little fix thing? I guess Swift, the new Xcode simulator, is so handy. It knows how to fix these errors. So I guess if you guys are having problems with Firebase, I guess just I'll fix that here in a second. Just download the Xcode 9 beta, because they know I guess Xcode now knows what's going on, so. Alright, well, my parents are freaking out saying the internet's not working. It's obviously working. Like, you guys can hear me and see me, so it's obviously working. But we'll see what happens. They may come in here. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out that. User. So a lot of these errors, updating, are pretty simple errors. Let's build this. So Shift Command K to clean, and then Command B to build. We're gonna build, because sometimes you know, it's not really an error, it's just the compiler hasn't ran yet, so it doesn't actually realize you fixed an error. But I guess it's not all the time. Sometimes you actually have made a big mistake, many times. Okay, so put no member data. Okay, ref.data. Okay, no member data. Database. Database. I think it says database, right? I don't think it's database. I think it is database though. Alright. So let's go over to our documentation, and which one do we want to do first? Storage. Okay, so let's go to storage, and then upload files. Okay, that'd be our put function, and we're coding in Swift. So put data. Okay, I think that's what we have to rename it to. Put data. Put file. Okay. So are we uploading a file? Metadata. Add file metadata. We don't need metadata. That's fine. Manage uploads. Pause. Okay. Monitor uploads. Okay, I haven't gone over this stuff before this video, so I am learning this as we go. But I think it's just dot put data. Let's see. Put data. Where's that? Yeah, put data. Okay, and then put data. Okay, so we fix those two, and then ref.data. So this is storage dot. So this is going to be the type of data. We're going to be creating a reference. We're in Swift. So, I guess, interesting. Let's see. So, right here, what are we doing? We're creating a reference, right? Or which file are we in? Post cell. Okay. So we're pulling this data, I believe, right? Configuring the cell, so we're pulling the data. Okay. Download files. And we're in Swift. Well, we're not using a URL, so get data. There we go. That get data. Put data, and then like that. Right, we'll just get data. And then, what are we changing this to? So with max size, and then max size fix. So instead of with max size, it's max size. So they're just simplifying stuff. And then what's it saying? I don't know. Alright, let's run this. I don't even think we've actually ran it once, have we? Varsity League, it's Dash. What app is this? Okay, so we are working on the social media app. A lot of people have been having problems. Firebase updated their code, so I'm basically walking you guys through updating the social media app in Swift 4, Xcode 9 beta, and yeah, kind of debugging it, updating it though. So, hey, can you post this live stream on your channel? Yeah, all my live streams get automatically uploaded, unless, like one time I was trying to play music and apparently YouTube doesn't like that, so I had to. Well, I didn't have to, but I removed it because it was bad. I broke the rules. But yeah, it will be on the channel. So, like, I don't know why, but live video streams take a lot longer to process and upload. I think that's because they check for like things that are inside of the video and stuff like that. But yeah, for sure. You're welcome. Guys, with Firebase, if you ever have any questions, their documentation is excellent. Just go into the documentation and read it. It really is the best place to find documentation on Firebase. And they've done a good job of explaining stuff thoroughly and giving you good code examples. So if you have a question, refer back here. And maybe you learned something that you didn't know. So it's always a good idea. Can you show how you made the message app cut off and wrap up the text? Yeah, sure. One sec. After this runs, so we know it's working, I'll surely jump over there. This is like the new simulator. Have you guys messed around with iOS 11? Any of you guys? Absolutely. Let me text my dad. The simulators on this computer takes so long. On my last video, if you guys saw it, I was making like the business card with the passbook. I was on my MacBook Pro. It was really weird. I was trying to, because my MacBook Pro is like higher quality, so I was trying to run it on here, but didn't look too good. The recording quality was horrible. It wasn't HD, so. Yo, what's up? What's up? run. Let's see. It says it's running, right? Okay, we got a crash. Let's see what the crash is. Okay, so my info.plist, okay. Okay. All right. Thanks up to drag this over here. Copy items, finish. Yo, what's up? What's up? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I kind of like streaming more than I do recording videos, so we'll see what happens. I might do this more because it's more fun. Get to interact with you guys. Okay, let's see. If you all haven't seen iOS 11, looks like so. You can see. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Alright, so it's working so far. Okay, so maybe a cool thing to add would be that stuff pops up. But we're just going to hide the keyboard. Okay. We're going to say hi at me.com. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sign up. Add a photo. I like that one. Flower. Alright, so it is working. And then I can post. Sweet. I hope it didn't go all the way to the bottom. It did go to the bottom. Interesting. I didn't know that. It's going at the bottom. We could just reverse the order of the array if we wanted to. But I don't think it's really... Like, you guys can do that. Soon I'll be working on a new social media app anyway, so it's kind of pointless for me to do that right now. But we got Varsity League up in here, so we're gonna... That's all that... that's all you needed. Gerp alert? Gerp alert? Is that your name? That's all the help you needed, right? Do you need help with anything else? Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna open up. Can you add chatting from this for the social media in the next tutorial, please? Yeah, if you just check out my, like right now, if you check out my messaging app, you could just add all that code into the social app. That was the idea of me making the messaging app. So you can do that. Alright, stop tasks, yes. Okay, please, how do you add it? Add what? The social, the chat stuff? Is that asking about? Okay, so Varsity League. We're in the messaging app now. Basically, okay, so this is gonna have to update too because this is Swift 4. All right, I'll tell you guys how to do it. 1 sec. the chat stuff. Alright. So I'm going to have to update it. But the idea... Okay, so you're still on here, right? Varsity League, I'm guessing. I'm hoping, okay? So, over here in our messaging cell. So, what's happening is every time that there's a message, there's a new cell that's created. So, I send a message, a new cell. You send a message, a new cell. On my screen, it's going to pop up. And if you send a message, I'm going to hide this cell, and I'm going to put your data into the cell on the left, okay? Because that's the received cells, and the other side is going to be the sent cell. Or that's what it's going to almost look like, but it's still only one cell. And so what's going on, I think you understand this part, that when the data comes in, we're able to tell if the data was sent from the current user or from somebody else. And if it was sent from somebody else, then you're going to throw it on the left side, the receiving cell, I think is what, or view I call it, I think. Received message view, okay? That's this right here, and this is the sent one. So if the current user didn't send the message, it's going to pop up on this side. And I think the problem you're coming into is, first off, the constraints portion. I added, so we're pinned 4 from the top and 4 from the bottom right here, and then 8 from the side. But then our trailing constraint, this constraint right here, is greater than or equal to 150. So it's constraining this box to only go like about right here. So it can go from anywhere from where it's at right now to 150 from the other side of the view. So it can't go any further, but it can shrink. It can't go any further, but it can shrink. That's what the greater than. Because the greater than is referring to this side. So if it was at 0, if this was 0, it would be stuck right here. And if it was at 150, it'd be stuck right about here. And since it's greater than 150, then it can be anywhere in between there and there. Okay? So that's what's going on there. Now, I'm pretty sure that that's what your problem was. That it was just continuing on forever and ever and ever. There wasn't an actual set trailing space, or greater than or equal space. And the other portion that's very confusing to me, but seems to work, is that you have to have the label inside of a view for some reason, or at least in this instance, inside of the view. Otherwise, the auto estimated height of the cell doesn't work. But those are the main components. So in our chats, where is it? Message BC. You'll see we set estimated row height. You have to have that, otherwise it doesn't work. And you also have to have the table view.row height equals UI table view automatic dimension. Okay. So I hope that helps, because that's basically all that you have to do. So if we run it, oh no, someone said that they downloaded this and that it was just all over the place, which I was like, it doesn't make sense. So let's see, they might be right, and then if they are right, then we'll fix it. Maybe they just encountered a bug, I don't know. How about iOS 11 though, huh? Look at this. Oh, it's not gonna come up. Have you guys seen? Oh, so notifications, they stay up now. So it's not like any old one where if you open up the screen in the old iOS, then you wouldn't be able to see your notifications. They disappear. Now you just swipe down from the top and you have your notifications. Alrighty. Darn, I don't remember any of my emails. Let's see if. Hi. Hi. Not gonna work. Okay. Okay, I see. See how it is. Does anyone have a @me.com email address? Because that would be funny. And then, alright, so let's create a new user. I heard that the dude that made that got fired or something. That would stink. Alrighty. What is our error here? Oh my, oh my, oh my. Alrighty. So we're going to have to update this to Swift, I forgot. Let's say CD, alright, and then after this, I'm going to head off. Got a lot of studying to do. If you guys haven't seen, if you guys are looking to get a job programming, I highly suggest getting this book right here. Gail is her name. Very intelligent lady, but her book is off the charts amazing. So if you guys are looking to code, get a job coding, definitely suggest getting that book before you go, maybe before you even apply, because there's so much to learn. But before you get your job, definitely get that book. Or if you have a job, still get the book, because it's a lot of good information. Alright, pod. The information is excellent. Alright, pod update takes forever. But I already know, since we were on the social app, some of the errors we're going to get. So let's see here. So first one on the fire auth. This is not fire auth. They basically took off the fire part, so it's just auth now. Let's see. No place. Nope. Okay. Say that. Sign up. See, as I feel like as code is getting older, it's getting more simple. Like, it's not so hard to code anymore. Let's put data. So instead of put, now it's put data. And instead of fire, storage, and then fire instead of fire auth. Of course, already say that. What was the name of the book, please? I'll take a screenshot. Can you show me? Yes. Well, I'll just tell you. It's a. I guess if you want a screenshot. There you go. Let me see if you can see it. It's like. There you go. You can see it. Got it. Got it. All right. Hope you got it, because my arm's getting tired. I'm a programmer, not a weightlifter. Okay, so fire, moving fire. Now, in that book, there's a lot of what I would consider complex concepts, but if you really like coding, it shouldn't be hard at all. Like, you will figure it out because you want to. But like Googling, whatever way that you have to figure it out, you will figure it out. That's what I did. Complex, but very fun. Like, coding's fun like that. Alright, fire. Now, a cool thing. I believe, is it? Okay. We're in Xcode 9 beta. Okay, so if you click on a word like this, you can actually, is it edit all in scope? Okay, sweet. So now I can just do this. Look at that. Look how many I just fixed. All in one shot. That's super cool. Okay, I think that's it there. Messages. We don't post here, do we? Well, we do post data. But I think... Well, we'll figure it out when okay, so it has updated. It's indexing now, so... Yeah, you're welcome, you're welcome. It's a good book. I think she has some good videos as well. Very, very smart lady, so... Okay, it's indexing, pre-building, sending stats, but it's not over, I don't think. Like, when it says sending stats, it's still working. Oh, okay, it's done now. Yeah, no, it's done. So you can basically say Shift Command K, and then Command B. It's gonna compile all the errors. It's gonna tell me, hey, this is a Swift 3. You want to convert it to Swift 4? Yes, I love Swift 4. Stop build. Convert. Yes. You want the suggestions, unless you're like an expert. I mean, I'm not an expert, so I wouldn't know. But I'm guessing because Apple knows what they're doing. Okay, review changes. I like the change. Thank you. Okay. So, we can do the same thing. Command, click, and then edit all in scope. And we're just going to change it to data snap. Like that. There we go. Perform changes. Perform changes. Awesome. Okay, so command click, edit, all in scope. And we're going to delete that. Sweet. Command build. Okay. Command click, edit all in scope. Now, you can compartmentalize all this like fire database.reference. Thanks for the vids, man. Your tutorials alone have been the best at teaching me how to use Xcode and Swift, and has helped me get started on a project I'm contracting. Keep them coming. Awesome. That's awesome. Glad I could help you out. Oh, okay. That's not an optional anymore. Command click. FIR, remove that. Command click, add all in scope. Enter. Or you can just quick fix and it fixes it. Oh, click on there and fix. There we go. Alright, so Swift keychain wrapper is written in Swift 3, which is really cool. I didn't think that Xcode was going to do this, or Apple. You can actually run Swift 3 within Xcode 9, so this still works. In Xcode 8, at least for the beta, it wasn't that easy. It was a lot of trouble waiting for pods to update to Swift 3 at the time, but Apple is a great company. Okay. What does it say? Argument of selectors refers to instance method keyboard will hide notify. That depends on Objective C at OBJC interface depreciated in Swift 4. So they're depreciating this in Swift 4. What? Alright, well I can figure that out later. Can't invoke. Okay, so going back to good old documentation. Storage.reference. So we're going back to storage. Are we uploading here or are we downloading? Where are we at? So we're uploading. I think it's just let's see. Storage ref. Storage.storage ref. So let's see if they still have the add file metadata. I'm getting a reference. What is storage ref? Let storage ref equal dot child. So storage ref is this? No. Okay, let's see. You can do this too. So what's the problem? Maybe it's the for URL. Well, let's see. Was that not even the problem? Oh, right here. Get data. What was I thinking? I was on the wrong line. So yeah, instead of data with max size, it's a get data. Sometimes just clicking fix is faster. Oh, did I change all of those? Oops. Okay, so fix that. Alright, it should run. Varsity League, did I help answer your question at all? Alright, sweet. Do you guys use these things? I feel like they're more annoying than they are actually, like, cool. They just, like, distract me. That's why. Like, I have it. It's kind of cool. I got it for free. That's the only reason I wouldn't spend money on this. But... mine I got at AltConf, I think it's called. When I was at WWDC. It was just like next door. So a group of us ran upstairs, and you had to give them your email. But I gave them a junk email, and I got this. It's kind of a cool concept. Basically, when your app crashes, it records the screen and returns that data to you, so you know why it crashed. But I feel like the integrity kind of hurts users. Like, it's not very good. Integrity, like, the user doesn't know, so it's kind of lying. I feel like a lawsuit could come about. Uh-oh, it's gonna break. Please don't break. It's gonna break. Alright. What did it say? Dictionary. Oh. No default storage bucket found. Did you configure? So I throw in this one when I'm uploading to GitHub. So let's is it right here? I think it's authorized. I think I use that for my messaging. Yeah, right here. Settings, project settings. Alright. Sweet, sweet. We can just drag that right there, and then we're gonna have to rename it because it has to be like so. Alright, I just need to rename it in here. And they have like new warnings, which is kind of cool too. What's our error this time? Please download. Oh man, let's just drag it into that file. Alright, there we go. If you guys have any questions, you guys can ask away. Let's see if that's just the data. Oh, whoa. What happened? Alright, let's replay this. Can you add sending image in the chat? That would be cool. Like, the principles of it are pretty, like, easy. Maybe in my next one. These are the only people. We have a constraint problem, I guess. Message ID. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on? Do I have 5 monthly users? Oh, that's because I think I'm grabbing different data. I don't know. Maybe this isn't even the right project. What's going on? I downloaded that one. I don't know. Analytics. So obviously I'm not taking from this data because otherwise. Yeah, so what database am I on? I don't know. I don't know what database I'm pulling from, but it should work. I just updated all the code. Hey man, okay, the guy that went overboard. Yeah, dude, that was cool for sure. That was cool. It's not completely overboard. Since you're on here and you mentioned that, I wanted to do something. So we fixed that. And then you can just like copy and paste that code if you want to do something else. All right. Memory cleaner. What I'm gonna do, I don't care. Where's my music pad app? This isn't my one that's on the App Store, but I'm gonna do something. Talked to the Apple engineers when I was at WWDC about this, and this is a little trick. Okay. So basically right now, when you press a button and you press another button, it cancels the first button, right? So this is gonna fix it. Each button is gonna have its own instance of an AV audio player instead of, well, Command Z. I guess it Dead Space. Oh geez, I need to plug my computer in before it crashes. Alright, sweet. What was I doing? Yeah, Command copy. Okay. So I can copy this now. Just paste that. Yeah, I was looking all over Google for the sound to keep playing. Yeah, so it's you just have to create a new instance. I applaud you for looking on Google, though. Most people don't. Well, I can't say most people. Some people don't. And then up here, yeah, just like so. Okay. So basically we're passing in each button's own instance into this player. And now we're just going to copy this variable we're passing in. Okay. Like so. Now this trumpet thing, what's going on here? Oh, did I say let? I said var. Maybe it's a let constant because it's being passed in. So it is Z. That was working. But if I say AV audio, okay. So this is the idea. Now it's saying because we're passing it in here. Once we pass it in, basically, I guess what's saying is that you can't use it because now it's a let constant, it's not a variable. So my other idea what we could do here. So basically, instead of having the switch statement in here, we're going to throw that into here. Okay. Into our function. And we don't need this anymore. We don't need the audio string anymore. But what we're going to throw in is the sender. Well, I'll just say tag because I don't want to get confused. So we're going to throw in the tag, and then here we're just going to call play sound, and then the tag's going to be tag. Oops, sender no tag. Okay. So let's move this up to the top. Okay. So we're grabbing, in this case, an audio file. Well, maybe we do need it below. But we need to initialize a variable. Var audio. Type string. And then okay. So I guess we do need to move this down at the bottom. But now we can change, so this is going to play the player, and it's going to be player. Wait, but that's still one instance. Oh man. What if you were to pass in the instance of the sound? Okay. If we were to pass in the sound, it was saying that we couldn't try. So what if we were to try this? That. Maybe we're going to have to create multiple functions here. I think that's what we're going to have to do. I really want to get this solved. I do have to kind of go, but I really want to get this solved. So we're going to create a function. Create file path, I guess. Okay, and this is gonna take in a string, so song, or a file, I guess. And we are going to return this. Return we can't do that. Alright then. We can do this. And then return that. says error. Oh. Okay. And it still says. Oh. Duh. What would we be returning? String? Is this a string? Oh, that's the definition. And this bundle? Wait, it is a string. Okay. So, it's just making us force it. But yeah, I forgot. You have to return the value, right? Okay. Okay, now we're gonna move this back. That was a bad idea. Not horrible. But we're gonna move back. Okay, sender.tag. What are we gonna do here? When we call this, now all we have to do is throw in the file path. Okay, that's gonna be a string. Now we don't need this. So we could call file path right here. Player.play. Okay. So in each one of these, we could say our AV audio player equals this, right? Does that work? Oh, okay, so file path is going to be create file, and then we're going to throw in here horn. Okay. No, it's done. If we remove the try. So I guess Command Z. You could copy this code and paste it here, and then this is going to be create file path, and then it's just gonna be, oh man, oh, horn, that's right. And then we can say player like so. I mean, that does work. Or at least it should. But I mean, you can come. So I guess you can't really simplify this. I'm gonna look into it. There may be a way to simplify it more, but like without me googling it, I don't know. I don't know if you can compartmentalize it. I think that's what it's called. But now, each button you hit is gonna create a new audio player. I exited out of the simulator. Bill failed. What happened? Oh. Okay. So, we got that. Y'all got any questions? Yeah, for sure. I'll do that. If I don't do it soon, remind me. Okay. You're welcome, man. Glad you're learning, because coding's fun. I really think all people should be able to code. I mean, it's not that hard of a skill once you learn it. It's hard to learn. People don't want to teach and stuff because there's a lot of money involved. So. That's why there's cool companies like Apple, where they help you learn to code for free. That's what they say. Their book is alright. If they had like engineers teach, I feel like it'd be better. But they do a lot for people. Like I gotta go to WWDC. That was cool. Alright. Here is the magic. Is it gonna work? Or did I just spend a whole bunch of time for nothing? Oh, anything. Do you guys hear something? Do you guys hear that? Alright, so it is working. Maybe you can't even compartmentalize the file. That don't make sense. Maybe. I have to create the file up here. Let's see if that works. Yeah, I always forget about that. You can change it to a lot. Whoa. Excuse me. Which one's a 0? cards. So I legit have to do this. Let's see if it works. Really? It says no object. Oh my goodness. Was given a tag of 0. Give that object a tag of 0. We talking. What are you talking? Alright, I'll just copy this. Come on now, you. You always think you're going to do something super fast, super quick, it'd be easy. Usually it turns out it's not. Yo, it's Liam, right? Yeah, I think it's Liam. Are you going to upload this to the App Store? Because that'd be cool. What the frick? Alright, so I guess... What did I do wrong? I'm not even calling create file path. Does this have to be initialized at the beginning? Maybe. That's pretty cool. That's cool. Okay, let's see. So I guess if we named it audio player 1. Command X or Command Z. Audio player. And we're gonna copy this. We have 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I guess we could, like, at least get this, so we can call first one's audio player, second one's audio player 1. If you were to work as a programmer for Apple or Google, Which one would you choose? If it was only between Apple and Google, it'd be Apple, for sure. But I would like to program for other companies. So I think it'd be really cool for me to be a programmer at Facebook. That'd be really cool. I would like that a lot. So let's see. Alright. After this, if it doesn't work, if it works, I need to get off the stream to help my dad connect to the internet. And start studying for my interview. Okay. So let's play this. Let's go. So you see, now that I'll play at different times. There we go. So that's how you do it. And now I'm guessing you can compartmentalize this because you could throw in the audio player, I'm guessing. Just keep going. But yeah, so I'm guessing you can compartmentalize it now. So you do actually have to initialize the audio players at the beginning. Didn't know that, so now I know. Now you guys know. I think that's it. If you guys have any more questions, just ask me. And in the chat, ask me in the chat. I'm a peace out. Ask me in the chat if you guys have any questions. I'll stay on the chat for a little bit, but deuces.